Hi everybody, it's Jamie Steele with Steele Organizing, helping you organize your space, your time, and your technology. Today we're going to talk about to-dos. I have started a new Facebook group called Positively Productive, and we are working on capturing a master to-do list instead of having all of our to-dos rattling around in our head. I did a poll last night, and most people said that they either just do what's on their mind, or they have a piece of paper or multiple pieces of paper somewhere with to-do lists on them, but they can never find them. So the first thing I want you to do in order to create your master to-do list is find a notebook or a pad that you absolutely love. You want it to be something that you can carry with you and add to all the time. If you don't have one, that's okay. For right now, you can take some pieces of paper and staple them together and start your to-do list on that until you find your favorite notebook or your pad. So now that you have something to write on, go ahead and list out all of the to-dos that are in your head. Don't worry about being repetitive. Don't worry about how it's going to get done or when it's going to get done. Just write it down. List it all out. Once you get everything out of your head, I want you to start looking around your home or your office at the piles. And I know you have piles. I have piles, so I know you have piles. Go through the piles and start making a list of the to-dos in each of those piles. Again, don't worry about when or how it's going to get done. Just write it down to get it off your mind and into an actionable form. So now that we've got everything written down, let's categorize our list. There are a couple of ways to do this, and personally, the way I do it is I keep my personal and work lists together. It's all one big list for me, but I do color code the items on that list as to whether it's home, family, or self-care. That way, at a glance, I can see, okay, what's next? What's coming up next? What am I in the mood to do? And where do I need to focus my attention? I also go through and denote whether it's a call, an email, something to be done at the computer, something that needs to be done in the office, maybe it's a blog post to write. I just make a little notation out to the side with abbreviations or symbols to tell me what type of action it is at a glance. You could also separate out your list. So you have your master list. You could separate it out into a work and a personal. Maybe you have marketing things that you need to have done, financial things that need to be done. You can separate each of these items out into different groups on different pieces of paper within your notebook. I recommend keeping everything in the same notebook so when you're ready to take action, you have your lists right in front of you. You don't have to go searching for, well, my work list is over here and my personal list is over there. It's all in one spot. So now that we've categorized, it's time to do, delegate, or delete. You're going to go through the list, and if you're going to take action on the item on the list, I want you to estimate about how much time it's going to take you and put a due date. A date that you're either going to take the action or the date that you want to have it done by. The next one is delegate. Delegation takes some time. It's not as simple as just saying, hey, Jane, do this. You have to train Jane. You have to make sure that Jane buys into the importance of the tasks and is going to actually do it. So think about that as you decide which tasks to delegate out. And then some of the tasks that you wrote down, you can simply delete now. Now that you can see the bigger picture, it doesn't seem to fit into what the scheme of things are. Just go ahead and cross it off. I won't tell anybody, I promise. So that's it. You now have a categorized master to-do list that we can start taking action on. If you need more help with this, please join my Facebook group, Positively Productive. I'll put a note in the comments below for a link to get there. I will talk to y'all soon. Thanks so much.